Hi everyone, and thanks for joining me today in another episode of Moment of Reflection. In today's episode, I'm going to tell you that God's salvation is conditional. This episode is the first part of the three-part presentation on the subject, God's salvation is conditional. My name is Ray, and I post every week inspirational videos from the Word of God for reflection and for motivation for a personal study of the Word of God. But before we jump into our subject, if you are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that bell notification so you are notified whenever a new video is uploaded. Now let's begin our reflection. Most promises in the Bible have conditions, and the word "if" speaks to those conditions. Our responses to God's commands affect our relationship with Him and determine our receiving from Him. Jesus used the word "if" all the time. Almost half of the 574 occurrences in the New Testament are in the four Gospels. Jesus always puts the "if" on man's side and never on God's side. Here's one example of the many uses of the word "if" in the Bible. The use of "if" and listening. See, I am setting before you today a blessing and a curse. The blessing, if you listen to the commandments of the Lord your God, which I am commanding you today. And the curse, if you do not listen to the commandments of the Lord your God, but turn aside from the way which I am commanding you today, by following other gods which you have not known. Deuteronomy 11:26-28. The Lord will make you the head and not the tail, and you only will be above and will not be underneath, if you listen to the commandments of the Lord your God, which I charge you today to observe them carefully. Deuteronomy 28:13. If you will fear the Lord and serve Him, and listen to His voice, and not rebel against the command of the Lord, then both you and also the king who reigns over you will follow the Lord your God. If you will not listen to the voice of the Lord, but rebel against the command of the Lord, then the hand of the Lord will be against you, as it was against your fathers. 1 Samuel 12:14-15. But I will come about, if you listen attentively to me, declares the Lord, to bring no load in through the gates of this city on the Sabbath day, but to keep the Sabbath day holy by doing no work on it. Jeremiah 17:24. And you will say to them, thus saith the Lord, if you will not listen to me and walk in my law which I have set before you, then I will make this house like Shiloh, and will make this city a curse to all nations of the earth. Jeremiah 26:4-6. If you do not listen, and if you do not take it to heart to give honor to my name, says the Lord of hosts, then I will send a curse upon you, and I will curse your blessings. And indeed, I have cursed them already, because you are not taking it to heart. Malachi 2:2. If your brother sins, go and show him his fault in private. If he listens to you, you have won your brother. But if he does not listen to you, take 1, 2, or more with you, so that by the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses every act may be confirmed. If he refuses to listen to them, tell it to the church. If he refuses to listen even to the church, let him be to you as a Gentile and a tax collector. Matthew 18:15-17. But he said to him, if you do not listen to Moses and the prophets, they will not be persuaded, even if someone rises from the dead. Luke 16:31. And finally, my son, if you will receive my words and treasure my commandments within you, make your ear attentive to wisdom, incline your ear to understanding. If you cry for discernment, lift your voice for understanding. If you seek her as silver and search for her as hidden treasures, then you will discern the fear of the Lord and discover the knowledge of God. Proverbs 2:1-5. The Bible principle is this: if man does, then God will. Religion takes the "if" of men and puts it on God. Jesus always puts "if" on man's side and never on God's side. If man does, God will. Well, friends, this is all we have for today in our moment of reflection. I hope this episode has brought you something to ponder, think deeper, and reflect from the Word of God. If you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up and share this video to your friends. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you again in the next episode of Moment of Reflection. Take care, keep safe, God bless everyone.